Hello everyone, how's it going? I hope you're doing very well. My name is Diane and this is Madame Butterfly Tarot, and this is a pick a card for, let's see, Wednesday the 11th of October, but you know, it is a timeless reading. So pile number 1 is the Howlite, pile number 2 is the Pyrite, and pile number 3 is the Black Tourmaline. So I will just give you a second to choose your pile. Okay. I'll move this guy. Okay, pile number 1, the Howlite. Okay, so I also included a little sort of, it's like an affirmation card thing for each pile. So you have pile number 1, you have don't you dare give up now. Okay, little message from Spirit. Okay, so I'm going to start with your Hocus Pocus. So you have the Two of Pumpkins, or the Two of Pentacles, the Death card, Transformation, and you have the Queen of Pumpkins, or the Queen of Pentacles. So let me just focus that. So I want to say with the Queen of Pentacles here and the Two of Pentacles and the don't give up now, this is something to do with your work. Okay, so this could be for those of you that own their own business or are starting up their own business, or the Queen of Pentacles, this can be a single mum, someone working from home, but with the Two of Pentacles, this is about having a lot to balance. You know, the Two of Pentacles is like maybe you're working 2 jobs, or you've just got a lot on your plate, or you're struggling to sort of manage your finances to make ends meet. Okay, but with the Transformation card, the Death card, also I want to say, because there is kind of a lot of grabby hands there, maybe your time is spread very thin at the moment. So maybe it's not just about money, like you have a very tightly packed schedule, you feel like there's a lot of people sort of taking your energy or demanding from you at the moment, or you're feeling very overwhelmed at work or something like this. Okay, let's see what your other cards are. Oh, you have the Two of Pentacles again. Okay, so Spirit really wants to draw your attention to this. The Two of Pentacles usually indicates a need for more balance. Okay, so this could be something that they want you to try to incorporate into your routine like now, and if that's something that you're already trying to do, you know, they're saying this is going to be what's coming for you. Okay, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you see how there's a little house there as well at the top of the wheel here. So I want to say some of you are going to move house as well, because you have the Transformation, the Death card, you know, which is a change, like something ending and a new beginning. So there's something, you're in a transformation stage at the moment, pile number 1. So they're saying be patient with yourself during this process. All right, and you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. So this is definitely a money pile, because the Five of Pentacles talks about, you know, not having enough money or worrying about not having enough money. It can also talk about a poverty mindset, you know, like you may have sort of grown up with a poverty mindset, or this is something that you've been trying to break. And with the Queen of Pentacles there, you know, male or female, they're saying this is coming now. I feel this is actually the transformation that you're undergoing now. Because with the Two of Pentacles twice, you really, I feel like you might be a workaholic, or it's like you do too much for not enough kind of payout. or you're always sacrificing your time for other people and not putting yourself first, because that's another message with the Queen of Pentacles, is about prioritizing self-care, putting yourself first, you know, because you can't fill from an empty cup, right? With the best will in the world, you can't do it, and you shouldn't have to. You know, no one should really be expecting you to do that. Also, you have the Two of Pentacles twice, which is obviously the Four of Pentacles, which talks about like a lack mindset as well, you know, having to save your pennies, like having to really watch what you spend. So I feel like you're going from this kind of poverty / lack mindset, or, you know, this kind of worker bee mindset where you feel like you have to be, you know, really slogging, like really, you know, half killing yourself just to get money in. And that may be the mindset that you grew up with, you know, like a lot of us do, you know, like we grew up with that working class mindset that's like, well, you have to be on the factory floor, you have to work like a 10-hour shift, 6 days a week, or whatever it is. But I feel like that's the transformation that you're going through, is to this Queen of Pentacles, which is you're going to have this balance of, you know, having quite a bit of money with the Queen of Pentacles, but having enough time to prioritize self-care as well. So you'll have that nice balance. Also, you know, if this is about owning your own business, this is clients coming in, you know, because I feel you've, like I keep saying, you've worked through this poverty mindset, which is, I think, the thing that's been keeping you stuck in terms of money. But they're saying just give yourself time, like with the Wheel of Fortune, because you're undergoing a huge transformation here. So be kind to yourself. Don't get frustrated with yourself, okay? You know, if you're tired, rest, but don't quit, right? Just keep going, like one foot in front of the other. Don't give up, because you're headed towards this Queen of Pentacles, okay? So if you're feeling like really swamped at the moment and you're like, oh my God, like all I do is work, oh my God, that's coming to an end in the future. And I feel like you're already doing this, you know? So they're saying literally you're doing everything right. Just keep going, okay? So that is your message pile number 1. I hope it was a useful message. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I wish you many, many blessings, love and light. Take care. Pile number 2. You guys with a pie, right? Okay, so I'm going to start off with your little affirmation card thing. So you have, please be kind to yourself today. Lots of cups of tea, lots of being as nice to yourself as you can. Okay, pile number 2. So let's start off with your Hakath. Okay, you have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like this dude's been coming out a lot. So this is, well, it could be new love coming in. Let's see what else is going on here. It could be that someone's already got their eye on you. You have the Six of Candles, or the Six of Wands. And you have the King of Pentacles, or the King of Pumpkins in this deck. I feel this is another pile about money, because, you know, you have the Pyrite, which is about abundance, and the solar plexus chakra and feeling worthy of money. Pile number 2, I feel there's a connection here. There may also be a person coming in, but there's a message coming through first. I feel there's a connection here with your finances and self-love, because the Ace of Cups talks about self-love. And the Six of Wands is victory over obstacles, allowing yourself to be seen, being more comfortable with being seen, because you see there's someone even watching her there, like the big eyeball. So this is something, because that's what the solar plexus is about as well. It's the leadership chakra, you know, feeling like confident, feeling like, yeah, like, you know, I mean, maybe not like, look at me, but like, yeah, like I'm fine with being seen, I'm fine with being heard. And that's what's going to lead you to this King of Pentacles energy, you know, because you might have your own business as well. As the thing with the King of Pentacles, they often have their own business, but certainly there may be something here to do with a house, because I just always think that with that card, because obviously it's got a huge house on it. You know, I feel like there's enough money in your future for you. I mean, maybe not buy a house like that, right? Because like that's one of those movie houses, you know, like in Home Alone, the huge house. Like I saw a meme about that last Christmas. Like, you know, the older that I get, the more I wonder what Kevin's dad did to afford that house. And then you look at the house and you're like, you're right. Oh my God, like why do they live in a mansion? So, you know, I realize this is a huge house, what with today's economy and things, but if you've been, you know, trying to save up enough money to buy a house, I feel like that's in your future here, and it's to do with this unblocking of, you know, this like lack of self-love and this kind of not wanting to be seen thing, right? Because the Six of Wands is a leadership energy, you know? Yeah, the camera just went to 1111. So pile number 2, I feel like you have quite a bit of money in your future with this King of Pentacles, because that could be, you know, like I said, owning your own business, but it can be, it's success in business in general. You know, it's being very stable financially. The King of Pentacles, male or female, they often own their own home, you know. Let's see what else you got here. You also have the Moon. Yeah, so I feel there's actually 2 things coming in here. So let me do the money thing first. With the Ace of Cups and the Moon, I feel you've been working through subconscious fears, right? You've been doing shadow work. And you see, I always say this about this card, right? But you have, you know, the Moon is like deceptive, you know, it's deceptive, right? Because you can't see things properly. See, you were thinking of yourself as just this little kitten here, but actually you're this big panther, right? So I feel you're seeing yourself properly for the first time in your life, and you're like, oh my God, like I've been undervaluing myself, like I've been keeping myself hidden, or I've been, you know, undervaluing myself in terms of my business, or I've been you know, not charging enough for my creations, or I've been applying for crappy jobs when I should be going for, like, you know, the King of Pentacles is some kind of leadership energy. That's why they get the big bucks, you know. So I think you've been doing shadow work. You're coming out of that now, though. You see how she's like, you have that witch over the Moon. So you may have been in a sort of stagnant energy. This could have been going on for a long time, but Spirit wanted you to see, like, stop playing small, you know, because you've been thinking of yourself as this little kitten, but you're this big, you know, powerful panther, you know. So yeah, you're seeing yourself clearly for the first time. And you have, oh my God, look at that, the Queen of Pentacles. That's wild. Oh, and you have the King of Pentacles. Oh my God. Okay. So the Six of Wands, this is success. If you came here from pile number 1, this is like another message for you. The same message, like a reiteration, but I guess it's kind of more deeply explained or something. But, you know, Queen of Pentacles, like success in business, like getting your clients in, you know, if you're working from home, being very successful, like working mother, finding the correct balance of work so that you can still look after your children, success in your job. The Queen of Pentacles is financial independence and recognizing how good you are at what you do, and knowing that you have the skills and the talents to get what you need, like to get the finances that you need, and to, you know, get the clients that you need, or to get through that interview for the job that you want. But it's something to do with self-belief with the Six of Wands. I feel this is a huge hurdle for you that you've been working on for a long time. And now that you've done all this shadow work, you, like I said, you're seeing yourself for the first time, and it's going to bring in the big bucks for you. Because, you know, she's got grapes here, like plentiful food, you know, a big treasure chest behind her. And I feel this is something to do with you being in charge. This is you stepping into some kind of boss energy, whatever that is. And I feel there's going to be a lot of eyes on you, because she has the candles behind her that kind of look like people watching her. So this is something to do with, like, you're going to be seen more, like advertising your business more, or allowing yourself to be seen more, you know, applying for management positions where you would have to, you know, be in charge of a team or take meetings, things like this, because I feel like that was what was holding you back. It wasn't that you didn't have the goods, you had the skills, you got the goods pile too, but you were just underestimating yourself and being like, no, I don't want to be seen, because that's even what the moon is. It's like, no, like, leave me in the shadows, I don't want to be seen, I don't want to be looked at, I'm not good enough, or something like this, okay? And you have the Four of Wands here, so this could for sure be about a house, with that big ass house in the background, and then the Four of Wands talks about a house. So in the, you know, if you've been wanting to move to like a bigger house or a nicer house, or to rent a better place, or, you know, whatever it is, I see that in your future. It's actually, you know, I think it's going to be quite big because I'm just looking, I mean, that's quite a wild statement to make, but it's, I mean, look at the size of this one, and then you have a castle in the back here, you see? So wherever this house is you're moving to, that you're going to buy or you're going to rent, it's going to be like, you know, a lot, I don't want to say like a lot bigger, but I would say it's going to be big enough to make you happy, is what I want to say with that Four of Wands, because that's a celebration. This is also stability. So if you've been having problems with your, you know, your home stability, like your housing situation, that's going to really even out here, is what I want to say. You have so much money in this pile, pile number 2, okay? Yeah. And now they're also saying with that, please be kind to yourself today. It's like, okay, you've done a lot of work, and, you know, this may be a pile for people who are a bit of a workaholic, because you have so much, you have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, just make sure that you're taking time out to rest and rest your body, right? Because burnout's a thing. Also, in terms of love, I feel like you have your match coming in because you have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel this is someone new. They may already have their eye on you, but with the moon, you may not know who this person is yet, or you've not, you know, interacted with them or something. But for some of you, like, this person's kind of watched you grow, or they've watched you do this shadow work or something like this, okay? So it could be someone you already know, but you don't know that they're wanting to ask you out or something like that. There's an element of mystery to this with the moon, all right? Because I think you've been busy doing your thing. You've been busy, like, making your money and doing your healing. And also, you know, they could be energetically waiting for you to do this healing so they could come in. Because I feel like this person, whoever they are, they couldn't come in until you had done this particular healing, because you're supposed to have money with this Queen of Pentacles here. Like, you're supposed to have this. And I feel like it's going to be, you know, they could be an earth sign, you know, with the King of Pentacles, or the Queen, whoever you resonate with here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could both have a little bit of earth in your chart, but it's going to be very, very stable. You know, with the King, like the house here and this house here, you guys could end up like moving into, you know, you could pull your resources and end up in a pretty big house or something like that, you know, or a nice house, something like that. But the Four of Wands is also commitment, you know, because I feel like this is, you've met your match here. This is someone, like, you're good at making money, this person's good at making money, you're both stable as well, though, is the thing. You know, because there's no good being, you know, it's one thing being able to make money, but you have to hang on to it, right? Because you meet those people that are good at making money and they can't hang on to it for love nor money. You know, they just piss it away and you're like, oh my God, it's so painful to watch you do that. You know, like people that win the lottery and then they just give it away to like a football club or something. You're like, oh my god, like that was painful to witness that. But yeah, this is going to be a very abundant connection and very stable, you know, with the Four of Wands. This is like moving in together, you know, long-term commitment, marriage, if that's your thing. So the hard work is done, pile number 2, is what I want to say. And they're saying this would be a good time for you to rest, okay? Like you can start, you know, making more time to rest. So that is your message, pile 2. I hope it was useful. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care. And pile number 3, the black tourmaline. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to do your little affirmation thing first. So you have, you can't be productive all the time. Hide in the duvet, it will all be fine. Oh, okay, so maybe someone just needed someone to say that, right? Because sometimes you feel guilty and you're like, oh my god, I have so much stuff to do, I can't possibly rest. Which is like a sacral chakra issue, by the way. Like that whole workaholic thing, constantly needing to prove yourself. So, you know, there's definitely a message here that if you're knackered and you feel like, oh my god, I need to rest, Spirit's like, please do that. Okay, we support that. So pile number 3, you have the World. I feel like that card has been coming out a lot recently. Ew, you have the Knight. Nearly knocked over the camera. You have the 9 of Cups. I got too excited. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. See how she looks like she's sleeping? I think they want you to rest, pile number 3. And she's in that circle of salt, you know, which in spirituality, you know, if you watch Supernatural, right? Like salt is protective, you know. So they're saying you can rest, okay? You can take some, it's like it's okay for you to, you know, wiggle some time off, or like some time in your bed, time sleeping, time resting, because you're protected. And again, the black tourmaline is about protection. There's some message here, pile number 3, that it's okay for you to rest. You're protected. We've made this time for you to rest. Okay? Okay, so you got tons of tarot for some reason. So you have the Sun. Ooh. Oh, this is nice. Is that focused? I can't tell. There we go. Okay, so you have the World and the Sun. You know what? This is a bit random, but see, with the World and the Sun, some of you guys might be going on holiday somewhere sunny, okay? Because the World is about travel, and obviously the Sun is about the sun. So you guys, you might decide to go on a little holiday, or you're going to travel somewhere that's sunny, or something like that, or you might be moving somewhere where it's sunny. Okay, that's obviously not going to be for everyone, but for some of you, that is a message coming through. But the World, you've closed down some kind of huge cycle here, okay? And you're moving into happiness now, you know, because again, you have the dark woods and then you have the Sun. So this past cycle that you've been in, it might have been going on for a really long time, and it may have been tricky, you know, but they're saying like you're coming out of the woods now, into this nice open field where the sun is out, you know. I feel like you're going to be spending more time with people in general. Like that could be a love connection coming in, but also I feel friends, you know, whether you're male or female or whoever you want to hang out with. I know it's women, but that doesn't really mean anything. But I feel there's, Spirit wants you to know that you've closed down this huge cycle. You've done a lot of work and you should be very proud of yourself. Please take time to rest, okay? Because for a lot of you, I feel like your body is exhausted and you need to rest. And you're coming into a much happier time. You know, the Sun is like, camera cut me off, sorry. The Sun is happiness, joy, abundance, and I feel like you're going to make some friends also. There could be a guy or a girl, you know, romantically coming in, but I feel like the message for you is you're going to go somewhere where you're going to make friends that you actually, you're really going to like them, okay? You have the Ten of Pentacles here too. There's been so many money stuff in the readings today. So, okay. Pile 3. You have money coming in, like with the Ten of Pentacles. Again, this could be about a house. This could be about stability in your living situation. For those of you that have been looking for that, that is coming, because you have the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So there's some kind of wish fulfillment surrounding this Ten of Pentacles. Also, the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun, obviously both of these are about abundance, like a lot of abundance. So the Ten of Pentacles can be, it's something to do with a lot of money coming in, but that could be in different ways, you know. That could be a job contract that you're going to get. Maybe you've been applying for a lot of jobs and you're like, oh my God, when am I going to get a job? The Ten of Pentacles is signing a long-term, very abundant job offer. You know, if you have your own business, this is the clients starting to come in. You know, well, not starting to, like the clients coming in and you establishing a strong financial baseline, you know. And for some of you, that's going to mean that you move house, or, you know, you rent somewhere, or you buy a house or whatever. Okay. There could also be a new partner coming in, like male or female, that you're going to end up in a committed relationship here as well. Okay. But definitely the money thing. I feel like there is someone, because this guy is like looking at this Ten of Pentacles. But definitely the money. I want to say the new person, and I do feel they're new, if you're looking for love, they're going to come in after your finances sort of stabilize, okay? And if you're not looking for love, I feel this is actually a passed over loved one checking you out, that's like maybe been sort of a spirit guide for you, and they're watching you like be abundant and settle down, and they're like, yes. Because I think you've broken some kind of poverty cycle in your family line, for those of you that would take that message, okay? Because this has not come from working yourself into the ground. This has come from some sort of new mindset around the way that you make money. Like you've opened up more to receiving. That's what this is. That's why there's long-term, very abundant prosperity coming in for you. Yeah, look at this. You have the Nine of Pentacles. So definitely for those of you, I mean, this is, oh my God. Oh my God, look at that. You have the Sun, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. This is like a lot of money coming in, being very, very stable. So, you know, this, like I said, that could be signing a job offer, but also with the Nine of Pentacles, that specifically talks about a very abundant, like self-employment, you know, the Nine of Pentacles. So if you're self-employed and you've been worrying, your money's coming in now, okay? There's even going to be time for you to rest, because you see she's sleeping here, and you know, here she's like reading a book and she's chilling out with her vino. So there's going to be more time now that you've, I want to say, like broken the back of this, because you've moved out of this poverty consciousness. There's coming in a time now for you to rest, you know, for you to enjoy this wealth that you've made. And you're going to feel safe enough to rest. This may be like the first time in your life that you feel financially safe enough to take some time out for yourself, to just, you know, chill and read your book and like sleep and all this kind of stuff. You have the Knight of Pentacles here. See, oh my God, there's so many pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, again, this talks about stabilization of your finances. So again, you know, for those of you that own your own business, it may have taken a while for the stability to come, but now that it's here, it's very, very stable and it's not going anywhere. For those of you looking for a job offer, that's what this Knight of Pentacles is, and it's going to be very stable and very affluent for you. God, you have so many pentacles here, and you have the Page of Wands. Okay, so this is, yeah, this is to do with a new mindset about money. I feel you've moved into receiving mode, pile number 3, in terms of your money. There's definitely like, there's a celebration here. I also feel like some of you have been working on removing like your fear of working with other people, like giving yourself to other people, like showing people more of yourself. I feel like that's part of it, because you have the 3 of Cups there. But the Page of Wands talks about a new mindset, you know, a new way of thinking about things. And I feel that's what you've done here in terms of money making. You know, you're looking at money in a whole new way. Like you've moved from this, oh my God, like I have to work myself into the ground, to no, I'm not doing it that way anymore. You know, so if this hasn't come in yet, it will. But you're finding, you've got more into like this receiving mode of like, no, money like flows to me naturally. All I have to do is like be open to it. I have to feel worthy of it. That's the key when you're in getting into receiving mode, is like feeling worthy of it. Because you can manifest as much as you want, but if you don't feel worthy of it, it doesn't actually reach you. So I feel like you've been doing a lot of self-work, you know, because that's, again, something that the 9 of Pentacles talks about is self-worth, seeing your own worth and feeling worthy of things. So I feel that's the shift, you know. Yeah, that's how you've broken this like poverty consciousness. And I feel that you've broken generations of this, pile number 3. They want you to take time out to rest and realize how well you've done. Because I think this has been, because you know the 10 of Pentacles talks about generations, and you have this guy here who's looking suspiciously like a ghost to me, you know. I feel this is like at least 2 generations of poverty that you've broken. That's a lot, you know, you've done a lot. So take some time out, celebrate yourself, you know, and enjoy your money when it comes in, pile 3. So that's your message. I hope it was useful. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.